God's Woodsman here for you today, and today we are in God's Woodsman's workshop again. And today, you've seen my billy can that I've used in, I don't even know how many of my videos, probably 50 or 60 of them. And you've always seen, the lid, and it's got the little container inside. One thing that I've always wanted is a way that I can use this on a stove, but a stove that uses wood. And I'm looking for a stove that I can put inside of the billy can. It's small, very compact, and very efficient, and doesn't really take up a whole lot of room, next to none. Well, I was able to find this. And I actually found this at IKEA. And you can kind of see that, the difference in the two heights of those. So this works pretty good. It fits in there. It is able to fit right inside very easily. I like that. So, and I think that if I use this with these holes in it and everything, I think this would make a wonderful stove. And then, you put your pot up on top of it. I think that could be a fantastic stove, especially with just a little bit of modifications. But I want to make it so I can put this inside, put this in there, and then also be able to put the lid on top. And right now I'm not able to do that because I need to, cut this portion plus this off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a stove. So that's what's coming up. Hope you guys stay with me. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to put this inside here, and now we're going to measure. First we're going to mark this right here, all the way around. And basically what we need now is something that is this thickness to sit down at the bottom so it holds this up. Then we know where we need to cut it off. Or we could even just pull this up to the point where we know, how much space this is going to take up. So probably, when you get this at the profile, it's going to be something like that. That's about how much space I need, plus or minus a little bit. So if I hold it right here, I can just trace all the way around, and that's where I need to cut it off at. So I'm just gonna carefully trace all the way around and try not to let it go up or down. Now, put that Sharpie away. Now I've got to cut this. And I think probably the easiest way to cut this is if I just use a pair of tin snips. And I've got a few different pieces, a few different sets of tin snips here. And, I don't know if you know very much about tin snips. They kind of make the metal curve one way or the other, depends on which way you're cutting. So we'll try this with a couple different pairs and see if I can get this going. Good clean cut, just about got it. So that's kind of what we're ending up with right now. And the edge is not really all that sharp. There's no burrs. Doesn't feel like, so it all feels pretty. I'm not really worried about cutting myself on that. Now, how does the pot just kind of sit up there? Is the next thing we got to work on, because right now it's kind of flopping all over the place. It's not really what I'm wanting. So how can we make that so it doesn't flop all over the place? The other thing I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to make a little door right here. Quite possibly so that it has a place that you can put some fuel in there. Or maybe even, I don't know, somewhere in here. It needs to be a little bit down just so it's got all the way down to the bottom, but probably right in here somewhere. A little door so you can put some fuel in there, is what I'm thinking. But, I guess you could just take it off, add the fuel, put it back to add the fuel. Snips. So now, let's see how this thing works. Man. can't ask for much better than that. You got a stove in there and you can't even tell it's in there. I like that one. So now looks like we need to cut a little opening in here somewhere. So let's just draw out a little something here. Probably what I'm thinking is, probably needs to be about this size. So maybe like, maybe something like that. And across the bottom. See if we can do that with the tin snips. It's gonna be a little harder to do, but I think we can give it a go. Trying not to bend it all up, because if I do bend it all up, it's gonna make it more difficult. And I'm gonna cut here, and cut all the way down to the bottom. Don't go past the corner. Need more sharp stuff. Throw that over in the scrap pile. And now I'm going to cut this way. Alright. Now, get these tin snips out of the way. I think maybe that might need just a little bit of filing. Thankfully, stainless steel is not a very hard metal. It's very soft, so. But that right there, then we just got to figure out what we're going to do with the top portion. How is it going to sit up on top good? Something like that. Doesn't have to be real fancy. It needs something so it's up away from the edge of the can a little bit. So it probably does need some little bitty pieces of something. So what would be the easiest way to secure these to make sure that they're going to stay in? Probably just 4 little notches. Let's make a mark like right underneath this wire. Alright, looks like we've got that. Now, you could use this with several different applications once you get to this point. Alright, now guys, I'm going to show you how quick this thing takes down, and I'll finish up with that. I usually put this in first, coffee filters, maybe. And I've even got all the coffee and tea and everything that goes in there also. So it breaks down pretty quick. And then you always stick it inside your stuff sack to keep the dirt and debris and everything out of the back of your backpack. The inside of your backpack. Back of your backpack. What is the back of a backpack? Inside of your backpack. Alright. So there you go. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. That helps support the channel. Make sure that you guys are ensuring that I will continue to keep making these videos. I do still have 2 videos a week coming out. I did change the dates that I'm doing it. They come out on Sunday morning and they come out on Wednesday. Sunday and Wednesday morning. And please, in the comments down below, please leave your questions. Please leave just, what did you think of it? What would you have done different? What would you do, what do you think of it? Is there anything you would do different? And if you have any other ideas for backpacking wood stoves, please let me know. Thank you so much for joining me, and you all have a great day. New watchers, subscribe right here. Click that subscribe button. Thanks guys, have a great day.